Hello world, I'm Rich. It's Rich's World Beer Tour, SJPORR Challenge review. We got a few left. This one's coming to us from Houston, Texas. Doc Squatch's Health Tonic. Canadian Sasquatch Brewery. There's the... This is... Let's see, I've got a little... I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Minnesota boy. This is a... It's a cross style, a Braggot and a Gruit. I've never had this style. Pete hasn't. My sister said, I don't even know what a Gruit is. She goes, you go out to the garden, bring it in, and you grew it. Cute. Hunahila honey, Texas cornmeal, dandelion root, Texas honey, wild yeast. I have no clue about most of those ingredients. Minnesota boy.
I do know dandelion. I just don't want it in my yard.
Maybe it's good in the beer. All these are local to Houston, Texas. So, from Houston, Texas, with love. A little hiss, a little smoke.
A nice color.
I'll take it all. See if I can give Pete a little more this time. It's a nice brown... I don't know what... See, this is the thing. Well, this would be a perfect blind review. Not a lot of head on it. I don't know what to expect. So you obviously went a little more aggressive. But nice brown, pale brown. It is... Can't see through it. Not a clear beer. Hopefully you can see a little bit of that. I'm not... Let me get my glasses on here. It's a pretty brown color. There is... a few bubbles coming up, not a lot of carbonation. So I don't know if this style has a lot of carbonation. I don't know. You reading the health benefits?
Yes.
Take a smell. What do you smell? Tell me what you smell in this thing.
People. Smells caramely.
You get caramel? I get like cherries. Do you get a cherry? Or a rhubarb? It's almost like a cherry or rhubarb. Maybe I should have... this is probably...
A little chilly.
50-ish? 50-ish? I don't know. We're right in that ballpark.
This, I think, says 45 Fahrenheit or 7 Celsius.
Okay. Might be a little bit high. What's the ABV?
8.8.
8.8. No one's skimping on the ABV in these beers. I get like a rhubarb or cherry smell. That's interesting. You get caramel.
Yeah, I got caramel out of it.
See if you got the bottom of the... I don't know. I get rhubarb and cherry. There's just not carbonation. So, and I don't know if that's what the style. I should have maybe read up. Now we're committed. We're already into the review. Let's dive in. Cheers. So I get that cherry taste. Like cherry and like candy, almost like candied cherry.
We brew one that has a similar sort of a flavor to this, with the sweet candied flavor to it.
This like a Belgian strong ale. Now maybe this is a style that's close to that. Not the carbonation, it wasn't there. It's not there. I can feel the alcohol. I'm that 8 or so percent. I'm feeling that.
Almost 9, yeah.
You know what? I didn't even give the
number.
I didn't give the number for those scoring at home. This is 77C038268. For those playing at home, hold your cards if you have a bingo. This is
Yeah,
this is
definite
like
sweet candied flavor.
it's like a Belgian. I don't get the Belgian. The only difference between our Belgian strong ale and this is that Belgian funk yeast.
Yeah, the funky yeast, banana,
And this is
kinda flavor.
This is a native yeast.
Yeah, I think they said a wild yeast.
Texas
right?
honey wild yeast. So the Hunahila honey, I hope I'm saying that right. That might be the sweetness right there. There's the candy. The dandelion root. God, I would think that'd be sour. Texas cornmeal. Well, I don't know if I'm getting that.
That may
I
just
don't-
be the
Some of
churro,
the-
Texas cornmeal, red wheat.
So is the
Caramel,
cornmeal
caramel
one of the grains? Would that would
Yeah.
so they'd use cornmeal instead of?
Yep.
That's an interesting gang. This to me tastes like a very, other than the funk, a very nice Belgian strong ale.
Do you know there's no hops in this?
I mean, it's sweet. There is no bitterness to it at all. There's nothing, no bitterness at all. This is a style I know nothing about.
Yeah.
I'm clueless.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of giving some raw impressions as a beverage. The mouthfeel is nice. The flavor, I like our Belgian strong ale, and this really reminds me of it.
Yeah.
Candied, I get the rhubarb, candied cherry. Are you getting any other? I don't get a lot of. You said caramel. Are you tasting caramel? I'm not getting a lot of.
I'm not getting a lot of flavor of it. I'm getting the sweetness of that, of a candied or sugared candy sort of thing. But
It's easy drinking,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
For 8%, I do feel the warmth in my chest, but it's not boozy. It's not.
no, and
There's
there's
a
some
little-
carbonation in my mouth. There isn't a lot
No,
as far as head goes, but
it's a nice
you
beer.
definitely get
I'd drink it again.
it is carbonated.
It's this thing. I mean, it's a sipper. I don't want to gulp, although I'm drinking pretty good here. I don't want to gulp this thing. Boy, you'd be laying on the floor quick.
Yeah, it's nice and clear and.
Y'all ain't from around Houston, are you, son? No, I'm not, sir. Whew. Yeah, this is.
sir.
I'm feeling warm.
Yeah.
A nice beer, just a style I know nothing about. So, I don't know if I gave any feedback. I can't give any ideas for improving this because I don't really know where it should be, other than I'd have another bottle. This is a nice tasting sipper.
Yeah, I hear you.
Around here on a cold winter day or something. Heck, this will warm me up after being out shoveling the driveway.
Bet that doesn't happen much in Houston.
I was going to say, it'd be a nice winter warmer in Houston when it gets down to 30. Those 2 days, yeah. This is nice. Let's see. 77C 038 268. It's a cross style, a Braggot and a Gruit. Hunahila honey, Texas cornmeal, dandelion root, Texas honey wild yeast. So that's what we had from Doc. It's Doc Squatch's Health Tonic from handcrafted Houston, Texas. Canadian Sasquatch Brewery.com. Check out the brewery. That's what you're looking for. Anyways, thanks for sharing another Gruit Braggot with us. Cheers, world.
Cheers.